And this is our last time playing the Clippers, and it hasn't been challenging in the last 3 games, especially the Christmas one. Actually, the first game was close, but I didn't play that game, so you could say I won't count that. But here we are, the last game against this team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, with a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having.
Well, they're not gonna get it though.
A lot of rookies.
Oh damn!
In this year's
That's the
class.
first. That's the first time I see that setup.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our
60 wins and 2 losses. Let's go. We're on a 56-game win streak, boys. Man, this floor from the Clippers still really weirds me out. I don't know why. I still like the red and blue shit that they had.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats.
Oh, is this a city version? Holy shit! It is the city edition.
Well, guys, Chase picked up steam for Rookie of the Year. He wasn't a popular pick before the season started, but he's been a pleasant surprise for this team. There's still a
Yeah, this is a city edition. This is sick.
How the rest of this year goes, guys.
I might rock this jersey a bit.
Thank you so much. Greg Che is off to a great start.
For Che, I think
look at that stars on the side though. That's psych. That's sick and psych and whatever the fuck we want to call it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis.
So they're all complete here, right here. So we'll see with this one. I might rock this for a while in home games.
With Harrell in the middle, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem, and it's George in at the small forward. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. 2 veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kuzma passes to Che.
Look at that perfect release, bro.
Nice aggressive move by Che. Gets bounced around a little bit, but maintains his focus.
Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard.
Oh, Leonard though. You're not making that. Give me that.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Che kicks to Rondo. Back to Che. Rondo dishes to Che.
Take advantage.
Williams can't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
There you go.
Count the basket.
Did my scoring on this one?
Second bucket of the game to go.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Williams outside. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And the whistle.
Wow, that's a bad foul.
Beyond Davis. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Oh my gosh.
He gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
Throw good, Paul George.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's
Give me that.
doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
I'll get Beverly though. There you go.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling,
Wow.
he's still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays.
Okay, they're just gonna let me drive through, bro.
Terrific leaping ability.
That's going to make a defender think twice about getting in Che's way next time. Posterized.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That's good from Williams, the assist by Beverly.
Oh, they're giving us a fight.
Possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Rondo. Dishes to Che. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Williams.
Oh, get that shit out of here, man.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Che in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
Baseline try. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's Leonard.
Nice defense.
That one doesn't drop. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And that one's good to go from Che. Che's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Yeah, call a timeout.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
No, they're not.
On the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight.
Get that shit out here again, Lou Williams.
Yeah, you know, they're
Stop
losing
it.
in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Clippers trail by 5. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Rondo passes to Che.
There you go.
They call the foul, so he's got
Man.
the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, that right there is a case of Che knowing how to use his body to not only shield the defender, but to get the and one chance, too.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound right
The
now in the game.
oh, okay. I'm open, bro.
Pass to Che.
Shit.
Here's Kuzma.
Give me the rebound.
Target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Che's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Pop it.
Good.
There you go.
Assist goes to Che. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC.
Oh, what did he foul? He's not going to shoot the 3.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time.
No shit. You're right, bro.
The Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Cousins is checked in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the paint.
Man, George is like guarding me though.
Back to Che. Excellent D there from George.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Davis against Green. George looking over the floor for 3. Rondo with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron dishes to Che. Outside, Davis.
Oh, pop it.
Shoots over Shamet. And
There you
that
go.
one's good by Davis. Davis has got 6.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout. Their line right
Oh, now we're up at 11. That's cool.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Shea is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Pass to Harrell. Back to Williams. Harrell finds Williams. Now Harkless. Shot from free throw range, and he gets the jumper to drop. Harkless has got his first points of the game. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Bucks put on a show. He contributed 51 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not.
It was me versus Giannis, of course.
We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Lakers leading by 10. Rondo drives in. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Williams with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Nobody near George. From outside off the mark.
All right.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely
Wow.
a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Rondo against Williams. Passes it to Leonard. Outside for George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. Pass to Rondo. Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The drive by Che.
Oh, pass everybody.
Another shot.
There you go.
And he lays it up and in.
Part of the plan.
Che's got 23.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies.
Have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Williams. The three. And another three for the Clippers.
The quick release. Let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
And so James will bring it
Oh,
up.
let me open, bro.
They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he did.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's bad.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Jay kicks to Rondo.
Screen, hold him a dick. There you go.
There's the pass to
Oh, look at that. Make it. Ah, fuck.
second shot opportunity. The shot's good from McGee.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside, George. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Kuzma passes to Che. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Che's got 27.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Outside, George. Back to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Oh, he ain't making that.
And it's Harrell missing. Lakers leading by 10. Oh, Kuzma's
Nice.
in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. Now George. He's covered by Rondo.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
He's off on the first. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Shea's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Shot's good by Williams.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made.
Man, they're defending me well now.
Williams against
They're
Kuzma.
giving screens for everybody.
Poke loose.
Oh shit, you should have asked for the pass.
Battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Williams looking around. Outside, Green. 1:51 left now here in the second.
You're not making that.
George. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lou Williams.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight
But there you go.
Greg, resulting from assist.
Hold that.
Playing as one unit out there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lou Williams. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo.
And you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league.
With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. It's been all about Shea for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, Shea, you're
All right, interview
right
time.
in the middle of all this Rookie of the Year talk. So does that get you going in any way?
Oh, that absolutely fuels me, man. I keep hearing about the mythical rookie wall that's gonna come and knock me on my rear. But if I get enough momentum and just keep doing what I'm doing, whew, I'll run right through that wall.
Well, that is quite a metaphor. Good luck in the second half, guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. In this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Get him. Oh shit.
Beverly
Oh shit. Oh, I missed time my jump.
Good is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin
There you
Durant
go.
is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb. Absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind. Big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
Oh, what the hell?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Clippers trail by 17. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Here's James. It's tipped. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity,
Oh,
on the
dunk that
offense,
boy.
You got to push it and push it every time.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Beverly finds Harrell. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Beverly. Banked in off the glass.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in him.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Jay. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Beverly with the ball.
Nice pass.
Here's George. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. George has got 21 in the game.
And you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Shea dishes to James. Lets it go from 14. And again, no good by the Lakers. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's George. Here's Leonard. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 8.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
And the rejection by Harrell. A nice shot by Che.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Passes it to Harrell.
Yeah, they're starting to defend, man. They're a really good defensive team, even in this game, man. All right.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. That shot no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for the Lakers. Harrell kicks to George. And George
Almost, man.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Kuzma passes to Che. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis dishes to Che. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly pass to George.
Oh,
And
no.
Davis sends it back.
Blocking again.
And he gets it back. Now Kuzma. 11 points in the game.
That's
And
tough.
that one's good by Davis. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up.
And the Lakers also making a change. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. He dishes it to George. And stolen by Che. 3-on-3. Here's Kuzma. And they
There you
call
go.
the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league.
Man, George is
You got the turnaround
scoring
jumper,
right now, bro.
Sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Cousins with it, now guarded by Harrell. The pass to Kuzma. Back to Bradley. Here's the dish to Shea. Here's Cousins.
Get it.
They get it again. Great D that time from Harrell.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
There's AD.
Might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Good. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
To the inside. Shamet powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
George against Kuzma. George passes to Shamet. Shea high post. Inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Shea. Davis has got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Beverly. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Cousins comes over to help. Here's Shamet, and the three ball is good. Shamet's got 10 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Davis, the pass to Shea, and the dunk by Shea.
Shea is merciless tonight, not letting up a bit.
And the Clippers call time here. Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf.
Leonard, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. The Lakers also changing it up. LeBron's checked in for Howard. Shea comes in for Murray. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
To the middle, and it's George finishing it.
Yeah, George struggled in the first three games we had. He's like chucking up threes for no reason, but this game is quite different. That's why they're not as down as
the Nets come into town, and that's the first
not as down as the last few games.
Right block shot. Jay kicks to LeBron. Back to Jay. Just 5 on the clock.
Pop it, LeBron.
Lets the three fly.
There you go.
James with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
Here's George. Great D that time from Shea. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers on top, up 19. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. And it's Shea in at the 3.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for 2. And so he hits both. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by 17. LeBron James on the wing.
Pop it, LeBron. There you go. Another triple-double for me.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is George. Down low. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there.
Oh, you would have popped it too.
Vertical as he goes up for the block.
There you go.
That one good for 2. 36 points for Che.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Zubats. Outside, George. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available, and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
It's good. Che's got 38 points.
You'd love for all your shots to come from that range. Che, always going to cash in on a chance like that.
To the inside, Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
They kick it out to Green. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Che.
Hey, get LeBron! Get
Here's LeBron.
I was open. Oh, come on, LeBron. I was open as fuck.
The steal. And here's the break. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
James against Green. And Che with the basket on the assist by James. Che's got 40 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Rondo. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
George against Green. And George, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, when you think of athleticism specific, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
To the middle.
Wow, that looks like a block though.
So he'll shoot 2 here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Lakers leading by 19 points. The drive by Che, and that one is good. Che's got 42 in the game.
Well, I think that's what you want to see. I mean, Che not settling for a spot-up jumper, but driving the ball and scoring on the move.
Here's Leonard, and oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Williams against James. Here's Kuzma, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
That one misses for Kuzma. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
4 on the shot clock. Beverly wide open. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And Beverly continues to expand his range, Kevin. Has an ability to knock down shots from just about anywhere now. That wasn't always the case.
Basket counts. 44 points for Che.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Che kicks to Rondo. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Leonard against Kuzma. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. And the Lakers call time here. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones.
One of the better ways, because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these
That should be me, bro.
teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
Lakers leading by 20. Che outside. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
To the paint, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George has major hops. I mean, this guy just gets up big time for these throwdowns.
Shea's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Harrell wide open. He shoots off target with his 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room.
Oh, come on, LeBron. What the hell are you doing? That was free.
Leonard the pass to George. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Tries again. Williams with the block. Leonard looking over the floor. Williams kicks to Leonard. Shoots it up. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to James. Shea with it. Outside Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
And stolen by Che. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
George passes to Harrell. Williams against Rondo. Outside, George launches a three, drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 45 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
LeBron kicks to Davis. Shea left side. Outside for Rondo. 5 to shoot. George against James. Here's Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Davis has got 16 here in the second half. Clippers trail by 21. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's George on the wing. Williams trying to break free. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Shea
Oh, draw. Oh my gosh. That was hit me in the face.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. So both teams changing it up here. .139 left to play here in the fourth.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shea.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, Kevin. I mean, notching the triple-double in style.
Man, I might end up a triple-double. Because I got 9 turnovers.
Beverly against Rondo. And George kicks to Beverly. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just
This is still LA, guys.
the kind of win they did tonight.
So we're starting to see your name come up a lot as we get into these MVP race discussions toward the end of the season.
Right.
Any thoughts there? Do you think you're the MVP?
I'm the MVP, of course, man.
Speaking honestly, yeah, I think I'm the MVP.
And why is that?
Look at me, man. You see anybody else doing what I'm doing, night after night? Nah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the best player in the league right now. Point blank, period.
Fair enough. Thanks, Jay. That's it for me.
All right, man. Your Highness has spoken.
Damn. I'm the MVP, bitch. Alright, our next game will be interesting as we face the Nets. This team gave us trouble the first time, so let's see how this one goes. So tune into that one, guys. Thanks.